Welcome to the Blacktooth. This is the second video blog and the third or fourth attempt doing it since my camera decides to malfunction on me every time. So fuck it. If this one is messed up, I'm sorry. It may be blurry, it may be out of focus, it may have an issue, but this is where I'm going to end it. This opinion is going to be about mosh pit etiquette. Something that I've discussed with several people and I've kind of come around to a general agreement about these unspoken rules that actually occur inside of a mosh pit. It's something that doesn't get talked about, and really it should be. It should be something that everyone understands and knows and does as a community. This is a metal community, and everyone should understand where this how the system works, even if it is an unspoken rule. So with that being said, I'm just going to go right into it. I've kind of adjusted three general rules, and I mean, it's a mosh pit. There's no rules, but they're ethical standards, I guess, if you will. So standard number one, if someone wants to get out of the mosh pit, let them out. I'm speaking about a circle, people running into each other, slamming into each other, pushing around, that kind of thing. If someone's trying to get out, let them out. There are people that will push to the edge of a mosh pit and, just to get pushed back. But when somebody legitimately is pushing their way out, let them out, for crying out loud. Not everybody wants to stay in a pit. Not everybody wants to be in a pit when one breaks out. So if someone tries to get out and you can see an effort there, let them through. The other part about that is getting into the pit. If someone's pushing their way into a mosh pit, don't get all pissy that they're touching you. You're in a mosh pit. You're in close quarters and you're being smashed together. If someone's pushing their way through to get to a pit that you don't want to be in, let them get to it. They're not trying to finagle their way to the front and see the band 3 feet closer and be smashed. They're trying to get to a mosh pit because that's what they want to do at a concert. If you don't want to be there, move back. If you don't want to be smashed, move back. Get out if you don't want to be touched. If you have an issue with other people touching you, you shouldn't be in or anywhere near the front of the stage or the mosh pit. It's just what happens at a show. Get over it. I'm sorry, but that's the brunt of it all. And last, and probably one of the most important things about a mosh pit is the etiquette, or is the method of respect that needs to get directed towards it. It's prevalent with females, but it should be a respect that's given towards both genders. When you're in close quarters, many people will take advantage of being in such close quarters to grab, poke, prod, feel, whatever, things that they shouldn't. This isn't a free fest to let out your perverted musings. A mosh pit's there for an enjoyment of a show, and it isn't a free opportunity for you to grab boobs or butt. And like I said, this is much more prevalent with females, but I've been a victim, or been a part of, involved in such situations as well. Avoid these. Do not grab, pinch, whatever your perverted little mind wants to do. Avoid it. That's not respectful. Just because someone might not recognize right away that it's you doesn't give you free rein to do it. Again, it's this sense of morality. You need to have etiquette and ethics. I mean, that needs to happen every day. And the women in the mosh pit deserve just as much respect as the guys, if not more. And the whole part about being a piece of this family is respecting each other and appreciating each other. And without respect, this whole thing falls apart. So respect is probably point number one. Do not push, or do not grope, feel, grab, pinch, whatever. Avoid those things. They're disgusting and uncalled for. The last part about mosh pit is and this is something I've run into several times, and I don't know where the hell it comes from, but do not line up in three-point football stances on either end of a circle and slam into each other. This is not a football game. This is not a wrestling match. This is a mosh pit. Years ago, it was known as slam dancing when it first emerged on the punk scene. It's movement. It's not a coordinated effort by two thugs to ram into each other. If you want to play football, go to the fucking football field. If you want to wrestle, go find a wrestling mat. This is not your chauvinistic display of how manly you are. This is a mosh pit. You're there to enjoy yourselves. You're there to smash into a few people. You're there to release some aggression. And that's what this is all about. It's that utter release, that purging that needs to be done. That's great. But don't line up in football stances and slam into each other. That's just dumb. I wish kids would get this, and in the newer bands that I go and see, there's a younger crowd there, and I've seen this several times. I just don't get it. Please, do not do football stances or anything ridiculous like that. What is cool in coordinated efforts, and I would promote this to the bitter end, are the Wall of Death, which is an epic scene. If you haven't seen one of these, you need to be involved in one because they are great. Either end of the crowd splits and they slam into each other. It's an incredible scene. It's very cool to be a part of something that's so big. And you know, mosh pits are dangerous. They can be. But when we watch out for each other, when we take care of each other, and we pick each other up, they can be a lot of fun. You're always going to walk away a little bruised, but that's more of a mark of pride than it is an actual injury. It's just a matter of looking out for each other and having a lot of respect. So with all that, that's my my editorial piece on mosh pit etiquette. Let me know what you guys think, and sign up for the newsletter because I'll be giving away some T-shirts to some of the first few people that I get to pick out of a box and give away some stuff. So sign up and let me know what's going on. Give me some responses and tell me what you think as well. I want to hear all kinds of opinions. So thanks, and until next time, keep it metal, guys.